is one player better than the team? I mean, this team already proved last year that they got the Super Bowl without him. I mean, he only played two games last year, so they already proved themselves that they can win without Percy Harvin. Now, that doesn't mean Harvin wasn't somebody that was needed, because he definitely was the guy that could change the game for you. But it was a matter of pros and cons, you know, and a matter of is he worth the investment moving forward? Is he worth the headache versus the money versus all this stuff? So that's what it came down to, I believe, with the Harvin thing. As far as him going to the Jets, I guess they could use anybody in New York right now. The Jets can use anybody on that side of the ball that can make plays. You know, so we will see. I mean, it'd be interesting to see if he can help Geno Smith in the next 9 weeks. At least now, I think I've had with the situation now is at least we can finally figure out if Geno is a legitimate quarterback for the Jets. You know, given that I've been saying that Geno, has no talent outside of the ball. Well, now he has Percy Harvin now to at least alleviate some of the pressure now.
You're listening to the Bob Sullivan Show here on Late Night Sports Radio. Talking with EJ Christian. If you want to call in and talk to one of us, most likely if you're listening, you're going to want to talk to EJ. That call-in number is 585-633-7487. EJ, if you're Seattle, looking at them, that's the one team in the NFL I think needs home field advantage to win. Because, you look at all these teams, they don't win that 49ers game, in my opinion, if they don't have home field advantage. They're the one team where home field really makes a difference for them in the playoffs.
Right. I do think, I agree with you. Oh, wow, what a throw by Peyton Manning, another touchdown. I do think, obviously you're right there with the home field advantage thing. They did prove, though, the last couple of years they could win on the road. You know, I mean, obviously they're way better team at home than on the road, but they did prove the last couple of years they could win on the road. I do think they can match up. They can still win the road game, depending who they play, though. But it is obvious that the Seattle Seahawks are a totally different team, playing in front of 12 men as opposed to anywhere else in the league.
Looking at the NFL and NFC West in general.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, this was basically the Eastern Conference NBA of
worse.
The NFL. It was worse. Yeah, it was worse. I mean, they had Seattle making it at 8-8. I mean, it was troublesome getting a team in there that was good. And I mean, you look at the record of when they did the division realignment until about 2010, and they had by far the worst winning percentage of any division in the NFL, and it wasn't even close. And
right.
What do you think the turnaround was? What was it? The hiring of these, the coaches, more open-minded coaches, and Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh, or what do you think it was with these franchises that kind of turned the corner for these teams?
That's exactly what it was the coaching. The culture. There were a lot of culture change in the course of a couple of years since then. Jim Harbaugh. Now, you remember when Harbaugh took over the Niners right there. I believe the Niners were 5-11 with the Singletaries last year there. Harbaugh took over virtually the same team and went 13-3, went to the NFC title game, and was a fumble from a Super Bowl berth. In Seattle, Pete Carroll was already there. He already established a culture in Seattle. They already had a solid defense. I mean, they were playing. I mean, it's funny. The year that they went 7-9 on the division, they still didn't win a playoff game. That was amazing. But a lot of what we saw was coach changes. I mean, I think all four teams have had a new coach in their coaching change in the last 5 years. Jeff Fisher coming to St. Louis recently. Bruce Arians, who's in my opinion, right now, a top 2 or 3 coach in the league right now in Arizona. So they, you hit the nail on the head. Coaching was a huge factor, and probably the main factor of the changes here.
Looking at the NFC in general, who right now would you say is the favorite to come out of the NFC?
You see the favorite?
the favorite to come out of the NFC?
I mean, right now, if it's going based on 7-week sample size, it's got to be the Cowboys. It's got to be the Cowboys. I mean, who else are you really depending on? I mean, I know right now we're live and the Niners are down 28-10. I mean, barring a turnaround, who else can you depend on? I don't trust Green Bay, number one. I still think Seattle. I still think Seattle and San Francisco are still better than most of the conference. But you look at the NFC as a whole. I mean, those are high levels.
What about the Eagles?
That one loss, you can wipe out week one. Dallas lost to San Francisco. You can wipe that out.
Well, what about the Eagles?
They're a good team, not great. It's one of those things. I don't know. The Eagles they're a good team. I don't trust them. I think defensively they're too inconsistent. I think you look at what Chick-fil-A's done there is pretty amazing, and I think he's built a good culture in Philadelphia. But they're not physical enough when it counts. And like I said, one of the reasons why I believe in Dallas is because is now a team that is grinding wins out. They beat Seattle their own game last week. And they're a tough team. They're just tougher than everybody else. And I mean, you have to go Dallas right now. Seriously, you have to go Dallas right now.
We're going to go ahead and take a break here on the Bob Sullivan Show here on LateNightSportsRadio.com. If you want to call in after the break, the number is 585-633-7487.
Yeah, call us.
Yeah, go ahead and
call me maybe.
Call me maybe, please. All right, we'll be right back.
From the dark, showed me hope in a brand new start. It's not every day I say that my life's been turned around, and I'm learning to see that life's better from upside down. God, it's been such a long time. When did I go blind? I didn't know love felt so beautiful. Colors now look so bright in the cold air, in the dead of night. It doesn't seem so lonely now that you're around, and I'm learning to see that life's better from upside down. God, it's been such a long time. When did I go blind? I didn't know love felt so beautiful. I didn't know love felt so beautiful. Felt so beautiful. Don't wanna know how. Won't let you go now. I didn't know love felt so beautiful. God, it's been such a long time. When did I go blind? I didn't know love felt so beautiful. God, it's been such a long time. When did I go blind? I didn't know love felt so beautiful. Felt so beautiful.
Baby, you're a mystery. Tell me what's a girl gotta do. Looking at the history doesn't seem to give any clue. Just when I think I understand it all, you seem to unravel some more. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, I never know nobody like you. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, now I know. Baby, you're an enigma. Ooh, la, la, ooh, la, 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 oh. Yeah, you keep me guessing, I'm confessing now, well, baby, it's true. I never know nobody like you. Baby, you're an enigma. Baby, you're a riddle, I'm caught up in the middle of you. I'm trying to think bigger, but I can't seem to figure it through. I wanna make it better, but now I'm scared of looking a fool. Oh, baby, no, I've never been very good at playing it cool. Just when I think I understand it all, I find I know nothing at all. Oh, I never know nobody like you. Ooh, la, 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 ooh, now I know. Baby, you're an enigma. Ooh, la, la, ooh, la, 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 oh. Yeah, you keep me guessing, I'm confessing now, well, baby, it's true. I never know nobody like you. Baby, you're an enigma. Baby, you're an enigma. Yeah, you keep me guessing, I'm confessing now, baby.